Can you say the difference between these two paintings? Technically speaking, both are similar, but content-wise, first one is a mythical scene, while the second one is an everyday scene. One shows enhanced emotions and heightened drama, while the other captures just a moment in time in the real world. One is romanticism and the other is realism. Hello guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. Last 2 weeks were the most cloudy 14 days of my life recently. I meant it both literally and figuratively. Rain was pouring down heavy and I was lost. Not in rain but in my art life, as I painted my first ever romanticism work. And here I am sharing that experience with you people. Every artist has his comfort zone. For me it's realism. Portraits in contemporary style are my favorite topics to paint. If there is one thing in art which is a complete alien to my art style, it's romanticism. It's not like I hate romanticism or anything. In fact, I am quite fascinated by it to a point that it has become my new obsession. As a self-taught artist, I get introduced to new information and techniques constantly as I try to learn more and more art-related stuff. Two weeks back, one of my friends shared something for me in Instagram, calling it real art. It was a romanticized interpretation of Radha and Krishna in a highly expressive style. The composition, treatment, detailing, everything was stylized in an expressive way, and the technical realism was nowhere to be found. Anatomy, proportion, perspective, and detailing were conveniently ignored in the name of artistic expression, color aesthetics, and emotional value being the only selling points of this painting. This artist paints similar versions of Vrindavan every day and has a huge fan following for this. Actually, there is no Vrindavan in any painting, it's only Radha and Krishna in different poses. Now, don't get me wrong here, I don't think the painting was inferior in any manner. In fact, I liked this painting as it was giving the above mentioned real art feel for me also. But the most shocking revelation of the whole story for me was that some people don't consider realism as real art. Succumbing to my brain inclinations, I fell into the cycle of jealousy, blaming, disappointment, analytical thinking and realization, and came to the conclusion that I must try romanticism. I mean, even to criticize such a work, I should have some experience in that particular field. It's logical only for me to change my thought process than trying to change what the art community thinks. It was then that I conceived the idea of this painting. The idea was a tribute to MT's Randamoozham, which is one of the greatest literary works of all time. For those who don't know about Randamoozham, it's a novel written by the renowned Indian author M.T. Vasudevan Nair, which translates to the second turn. The book beautifully explores the epic Mahabharata from a unique perspective, focusing on the character of Bhima, the second of the Pandavas, who are the good guys. Once the vision was clear, I proceeded with composition. Portrait of MT and Bhimasena riding on a horseback in the battlefield of Mahabharata were the two focal points in the composition. Finding an intense-looking face of MT was the easiest task in this composition, as I got it just with a Google search. Then came the difficulties of romanticism. Up until now, I was dealing with realism using real-life references, but for Bhimasena riding the horse, I didn't get a reference. I searched frantically everywhere, right from my old coloring books to Midjourney and other AI sites, and I got nothing. And just for your information, AI don't know what a Gada means. Even if you explain it as an Indian maze, they won't get it. I wasted 2 days on it and the project came to an abrupt halt. Now if you are enjoying this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends so that it won't get lost in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. After wasting 2 days, I decided to embrace my drawing skills and create the character sketch right from scratch. Bhimasena, the second of the Pandavas, was the strongest of them all, had an intimidating presence and a bulky frame. He was a great warrior and an absolute master in the Gada fight. But the novel had more to do with the profound emotions and inner conflicts that the character was facing throughout the epic battle of Mahabharata. What MT did with Bhimasena was to sort of humanize him by giving him emotions of a son, a brother, a husband, and a father. I painted Bhimasena riding a dark muscular horse with his favorite weapon in the right hand. Bulky frame added to the raw strength of the character, while the intense gaze showcased the inner conflicts and struggles the character was going through. As I wanted to paint MT's vision, I chose Mohanlal's face for Bhimasena. I also made sketches for Kadolkaja, the firstborn son of Pandavas and the son of Bhimasena, and Abhimanyu, the son of Arjuna, and placed them in the right and left of Bhimasena riding the horse respectively. Karna and Duryodhana were the other two strong characters from the novel, but I chose not to include them in this composition. I got help from Google Images for sketching the horses, and I also referred a few books on drawing horses, of which The Art of Animal Drawing by Ken Hultgren is worth mentioning. After painting this, I must say that Romanticism is not easy either. In fact, I found it much more interesting and a little bit more difficult than realism. I am so glad that I tried this, and it definitely opened up a new path for my artistic journey to progress. Even though I am not completely satisfied with the work, I would definitely be continuing with this journey of sketching more and more romanticized mythical characters if time and circumstances permit. With that being said, this is the final look of the painting. If you have reached up to this watching the video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you like this video, here is another video which I think you should watch next. That's all from the video guys. See you all in the next. Till then, take care and bye bye.